Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. First thing I have here for you is from Leonidas. Leonidas, give him a follow on Twitter. He's provided some more great content today, presenting the XRP ecosystem on XRP Arcade. Your feedback is always welcome. The image does not contain all the companies. Click the link to view them all. And so I clicked the link. Let me get rid of this. I clicked the link, and you can go to his site at XRP Arcade. And if you want to see this particular page, it's xrparcade.com/XRP ecosystem. But look what a great graphic that he has put together for us. It shows the money. The ecosystem includes known companies and applications that are using or have announced that they will be using the digital asset XRP. These are money transfer companies. These are X-Rapid exchanges which use XRP. These are payment companies. And then you have travel companies. You have bill payments, loans. Talked about this one this morning, Cred. You have crypto cards. And some of these I didn't even know about. I'm going to have to go check them out. Then you have micro payments, investment, marketplaces, and then you have custody, wallets, ledgers in that list. So what a great graphic. He's done a really good job. So go and check out his site and check out this chart. Okay, got this next piece from Xmin XRP at XRP33, and he sent me something that's very interesting. 3 ways, and I'm going to go through something and explain something that you may not have thought about yet. I had not thought about it. 3 ways Samsung is breaking down walls for global crypto adoption. And it goes through these 3 things, and I'll briefly touch on them. Samsung is bringing, and this is something that many of you maybe haven't thought about. Samsung is bringing crypto wallets to non-crypto people. You know, if you think about it, pretty much everybody who has a crypto wallet, as I sit here, are people who heard about it and said, hey, well, I'll open a Coinbase account, or they went and opened some type of account and they bought some, and maybe they went as far as buying a hard wallet to store it on, who most people probably didn't. But you do not have crypto wallets in the hands of people who are not intentionally trying to buy crypto. Everything's about to change because of this whole phone thing. And what I'm talking about is Samsung coming out with their new phone that has a crypto wallet built into it. They're going to start with, I believe, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay. So they're bringing, so you're going to have those, there's all of a sudden people that haven't even ever thought about crypto, maybe never even heard of Bitcoin, that are going to have a crypto wallet in their hand. And all they have to do is decide they want to activate it. So this is going to be the beginning of selling all of this. Samsung, let's see, the next thing, number 2, they're setting the pace for their competitors. And they're making the point here that Samsung is going to do this, and this is just like we've talked often about the dominoes falling. Well, this is the first domino in the phone dominoes. So think about that. Everybody that I know, including my kids, half the time have a phone in their hand. I drive kids to school some mornings. I'll have 4 middle school boys in the car with me, and the second that the doors on that car shut, every single one of them is staring at their phone. Well, those wallets, those crypto wallets, are about to be in the hands of every person that you know that's holding those phones. That is unbelievable, and I'll show you how that is so unbelievable. But what they're saying here, number 2, is they're saying this is is going to be the beginning domino, and then their competitors are going to come in and do the same thing. So look, but along the lines of those wallets, okay, let me go. I think there was a number, I think up here is where they talked about it, right here. Samsung can increase blockchain wallets by 100%. Now think about this for a moment, folks. I've shown you this, they reference this Statista website. Number of blockchain wallet users worldwide from first quarter of 2015 to fourth quarter of 2018. In the fourth quarter of 2018, it was just over 30 million wallets. Now, listen to this. According to Mashable, Samsung sold over 30 million Galaxy S10s worldwide in the first quarter of 2018, despite being the company's lowest selling phone since the Galaxy S3. Total number of Q1 customers would be a massive for crypto and blockchain space. Imagine having 30 million more people exposed to cryptocurrencies, and it's going to happen like overnight, folks. Overnight. That we have now keep in mind, many one exchange like Binance would represent one wallet. So this does not mean 30 million people. There's a lot of people that are represented by one wallet in this case. But the fact that there's 30 million wallets, and Samsung by itself is about to add another 30 million wallets like that. And then all of the other cell phone companies are going to do the same. This 30 million figure, folks, is going to be billions of wallets before this is over. Unbelievable how early you and I are. Now, I'm going to put this date in the title of my video because this date's important. Samsung Galaxy S10 release date. The Samsung S10 release date is Friday, March 8th. So on March the 8th, we're not talking about sometime next year or whatever. On March the 8th, there are going to be 30 million. I mean, it's not going to happen instantly where they sell that many, but millions of people just like that are going to be added to this number. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to overnight use them. It doesn't. But the point is, all of a sudden it's in their hands. And so the next time that they're talking about it, it won't be a discussion where, like what I've had to do with my friends, I have to say, okay, well, first, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go open a Coinbase account, and then you're going to do this and this. No. At that point, these phones are going to have it set up so that it's easy. They're going to make it easier and easier and easier. And as I've said before on this channel, at some point, I think that the time that I will probably sell my first batch, if I do, the first time, I told my wife a long time ago, when the dumbest person that I know is talking about how they just bought some XRP, that's when I'm going to know it's time to sell, because it's going to have been made so easy at that point that then that's when I'll know that full adoption has happened. So anyway, but I wanted to go through and make another point in this article. The third thing here, introducing crypto wallets is just the start of something bigger. Mobile contactless payments such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, and for the sake of this article, Samsung Pay are on the rise. Again, from Statista, the number of NFC, near-field communications, mobile payment users more than tripled from 53.9 million to 166 million from 2015 to 2018. Adoption for NFC mobile payment took a while, but in 6 years, we have gone from just 5 million users in 2012 to 166. That is a huge increase. So you're not just going to see that in payments. You're going to see that in crypto. Get ready, folks. Strap in. It's going to be a wild ride. Okay, and let's see. I'm getting rid of some of these. I wanted to. One of these websites, I think, was eating up my memory on my computer. So anyway, I want to show you this article right here. Now, this is this article I thought was very interesting. It's a little older. It's from January 21st, but they're talking about the billionaires and trillionaires that are going to be created from blockchain, and I thought this was worthy of talking to you about. Blockchain billionaire, the upcoming class of the mega wealthy. And I'm just going to read you a couple of sections of this just to put things in perspective for you about what's coming. Sergio Lerner estimated Satoshi Nakamoto's bit holdings at 1.149 million Bitcoin. Of course, you then need to add all the forks he would be entitled to, such as Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold, among others. Nakamoto, with his combined Bitcoin and forks, would today have a portfolio worth $4.37 billion. To become a trillionaire, he would need this amount to multiply 263 times. While seemingly outlandish, if crypto does eventually become the dominant form of currency, this is not an inconceivable scenario. It does seem quite possible that just one party could control over $1 trillion of capital in the future. And this, just while I'm here, it always makes me laugh. All these people, these Bitcoin guys, they point at, oh, look how much XRP Ripple owns. And meanwhile, this Satoshi Nakamoto owns a tremendous amount of Bitcoin as compared to the supply of Bitcoin, and they don't even know who he is. What's scarier? That's always been the dumbest thing that is said. Here Ripple is, they're very transparent. They say, okay, here it is. We've got it in escrow. Here's the plan. It's all legal. Here's what we're doing. And then all these guys act like the scary thing and the scam and all this is Ripple. Meanwhile, you've got this Satoshi Nakamoto that nobody even knows who he is, and he owns a tremendous amount. And then you've got the rest of Bitcoin is owned by just a handful of people. So it's kind of a crazy thing. But anyway, all right. Here's another part of this article. Vitalik Buterin is another major crypto holder of crypto assets, with his portfolio unsurprisingly being heavily focused on the asset he helped create, Ether. Buterin's EtherScan address currently displays a balance of 350,000 Ethereum. To be a billionaire in US dollars, he would need to see ETH rise to a price of $2,857. Given a previous all-time high of $1,431, it's quite likely that after another market cycle, Buterin's holdings could surpass 1 billion. And there's another example of a large holder of a digital asset. There are, of course, many other holders of crypto assets, such as Joseph Lubin, the Winklevoss twins, and Chris Larson, among many others. These investors, assuming they do not dispose of their cryptocurrency, are probably the surest to net huge amounts of wealth. Should we see another wave of crypto adoption? Assuming that cryptocurrency and blockchains continue their impressive growth over the coming decades, we are going to see a new class of billionaires and the super rich. These individuals, much like those, they'll be much like those who capitalized on the potential of the internet during the 90s. Where have you heard that before, folks? That's right here. Okay, let's move along. This is a hilarious tweet from everybody. This is from Barry Silbert. Bitcoin is greater than 4,000. He did this today, and apparently we're on a little bit of a run today. Let me see if it's still going on. This is Coin Market Cap. Let's see what the market cap is now. 139 billion. Wait, let's see if I think that was what it was. Let's see what it is now. 140 billion. I think we've gained about 5 billion today in this market, folks. There is something happening now. Just a few days ago, we were at like 124. I mean, there is something happening, folks. And Barry Silbert, what I was going to tell you that was funny. Barry Silbert, he tweeted this out, I guess today. And Bitcoin greater than 4,000, and then Darth Ripple comes in. Really? And then all these people are coming in saying, what about XRP? Because I did the video where I was like, why does Barry Silbert, who's an owner in Ripple, never talk up XRP ever? And then he says, big up. He goes, big up XRP once in a while. So everybody has the same obvious question that I was asking yesterday. Why is Barry Silbert never? I understand if Bitcoin's his favorite, but he never talks about XRP. If you ask him about it, he would probably say good thing, but he never talks about it. And it's the weirdest thing. It's not my imagination. It's a consistent thing across the media and across many prominent figures and prominent companies in the industry. But it wouldn't be so weird if it didn't include a lot of people who are owners in Ripple. That's what makes this so strange. And that's the reason I asked the question. That's the reason I'll keep talking about that. Okay. Next, and this was hilarious. Brian Armstrong, who is the CEO of Coinbase, he tweets this: "The world is changed by examples, not by opinions." And it's a quote from somebody. And then this guy, EM123, I'm giving him a shout out at XRP Giles. Go follow him because he's the winner today. Hilarious. He says example equals Binance, and then he copied me on it. And then I put this in his tweet because, I mean, talk about looking like an a-hole. That's Brian Armstrong. This right here sums up Coinbase right here. I mean, in one tweet and one response. How funny is that? Next, you want to see adoption? I'll give you adoption from Sergeant Obi-Wan. Newsweek launches Blockchain Impact Awards, highlighting need for digital currencies and crypto in place of fiat. And this, Newsweek has now launched, this is from the Daily Hodl, they launched Blockchain Impact Awards, highlighting need for digital currencies and crypto in place of fiat. The first ever Blockchain Impact Awards recognize entrepreneurs, this thing's trying to reload, recognize entrepreneurs and developers who are applying blockchain tech for social good. Our mission is to spotlight the promise of their disruptive ideas, drawing on Newsweek's near century-long heritage of covering the world and forces and movements that shape it. Blockchain is the underlying technology of Bitcoin and its 1,000 plus crypto offspring. Recipients of 2019 Newsweek Blockchain Impact Awards, and these are the companies that they gave it to this time. Well, I thought that's pretty significant when Newsweek is doing this. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that Newsweek now has Blockchain Impact Awards. Thank you for listening.